Welcome to the RSP NFL Lens. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. We're going to take a look at one of my favorite rookies from this 2020 receiver class. It's a loaded group of talent. Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings, who exploded on the scene in Week 3 with a 175-yard performance on 7 catches. But you could see it was building up to that over the first 2 weeks of the season. And you're going to get to see why he's one of my favorite receivers, because he's more versatile than just being a slot guy. But we're going to look at him in the slot. We're going to start with him against tight coverage, and we're going to watch what you see as a hesitation move to the outside, and then a double up step with his outside foot, and then a shed, and then he makes this man miss. Let's watch it one more time here. There's the hesitation, double up, the shed upward with the outside arm. And then one of the things that he's always been very good at, in addition to getting quick separation off the line, is that when he catches the ball, he excels, whether his back's to the defender or he's facing the defender, and making the first man miss. And you can see him drag that inside foot, point the toe so he opens the hips and dips away from the defender and reduces the shoulder, gets around him, gets upfield, 15-yard gain. Great play. And when Jefferson can't get away from a defender, he's tough enough to take the hit over the middle. You're going to see this right here as he avoids the first defender here, but then the linebacker comes and just really lays the lumber right on his shoulder and literally gets called for leading with his head, but Jefferson comes down with the ball anyway. So you see that even when he can't make the first man miss, he has the toughness to go over the middle. And certainly getting hit in the chest when you're heading towards a defender and making the catch is one of the toughest ways to be able to take contact. But you can see he even takes hard contact from the side when he's not expecting it. So you can just get to see overall, this is a focused player. This is also a player capable of crisp breaks. You're going to see bottom right here with off coverage. Works downfield with his pads over his knees, so he's selling that vertical. And then you can see the long break step. You can see the drive step where he turns the toe right there, and he turns it pretty well. Pretty good turn with the line step too, and then he just runs out that route. Does a very good job there of getting a square break and a sudden turn. It's that patient but sudden break that gets a receiver separation. You can see how tight that turn really is and how flat the break is that helps him get the reception. And as a slot receiver, one of the talents that really carries over for him is his ability to run option routes and understand zones, because you're going to see him here where you have the triangle of defenders deep, linebacker inside, cornerback to the outside, and he's going to dive to the inside with that route, hesitate, give a little bit of a stutter, judge the depth of the safety, the movement of the linebacker, and make the tight turn, get his head around, make a friendly target in terms of turning his shoulders, and not going too fast to the outside, just kind of settling into that area. It's important to be able to settle in like that. Catches the ball with his hands away from his body. Really good job here, and then splitting the defenders. But it's about, the option route, knowing how to work towards the slower defender who's supposed to be covering him, make a sudden break outside, make a friendly break for the quarterback to be a friendly target, but not overrunning the route. Just slowly coming out of that break enough that he's settling into a spot. And of course, we're all curious about whether Jefferson can hang on the outside. And here he is against Malcolm Butler. He gets a step on Butler and then wins this back shoulder fade, and he wins it in spectacular fashion. You're going to have to jam Justin Jefferson, otherwise he can get that step on you. And watch how he fades to the sideline late, gets his hands up early with the hand in his chest from Butler, and still catches the ball, and even angles his hands inside as the ball arrives a little further inside than he expected, and still can pull the ball away, secure it fast, make the pull down, land, and still hang on to the ball. Great work. Jefferson's ability to switch in and out of the slot, along with Adam Thielen, makes them interchangeable, but they're both dangerous on the outside. It's going to make him a really nice asset for the Minnesota Vikings as the season continues. Thanks for watching. For more RSP NFL Lens videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com.